against each other. This will basically be about the tri lane on the bottom though. The top lane can push, the top lane can farm as much as they possibly want. The mid lane, they'll have the little CS battle going, but all the kills will come from this tri lane.
You see, they will counter the Morphling because the Morphling has the minions. So when you go through the minion and by the time you reach the Enigma, it took away like a quarter of his life.
And because the more powerful the Deuce gets as the solo, it's just so much easier to level up that Mystic Snake. And he can literally just wipe out creep waves in one hit.
Okay, the Tinker is like proving me super wrong. He's being super aggressive. He's just like poking the bear. Making the bear like playing more passive than he should be playing.
Yeah, and this is exactly what he should do as well. You can't allow Syllabear to free farm it. We're seeing so many times Syllabear gets completely unchecked. He'll use that bear to actually farm up there, and that's all that X wants to do. He just wants to try and shut down that bear. Don't let it get close in there, and basically make ZS actually worry there in the middle lane. He's like, will I lose my bear? It is quite possible. Let's just be a little bit more cautious.
Yeah, well, we will definitely see like who's gonna be winning once we see the first clash. Currently, there won't be any engagement, of course. Everyone will be trying to control their lane. They are checking on the neutrals again. The Scourge are, trying to control the other farmers from like not farming. The thing about pulling creep is you pull the creep, you come over here, you slow down your creep wave getting here, and the Scourge creep can push up to your tower. You can hug the tower and can farm.
Bouncing stun bottom lane, 3-5-7 trying to fall back. Here's Fissure, locks him in place. This could be it. Sven almost on a block, comes on through. Iron Smites actually go down as well. Restoration coming up very, very fast there. Jay trying to do what he could. 8-2-0 as well. Trying to lend a hand.
Great positioning there by
They're still chasing it. Is there a shackle? No, there's not enough mana. They might still push it though.
Really good positioning there by the Earthshaker. Lina was really caught out there.
HY is an ES, like OP. That's it. It's just him. He is just OP by himself. But yeah, just keep your eyes very, very open for that ES coming from the trees, though. It does level up at 1 apiece here. This is, of course, the winners bracket final. Win this, you go in with a 1-game advantage into the grand final. That's a big, big thing to actually go into, especially with the other teams competing here at SMM. And now we will see the defense. A double damage Rune sitting on the top of Sven right there. So he can have a little bit more farm on that lane, and they will push out this bottom lane. Oh, mid lane actually X is in trouble. He gets caught with the roost. One more hit. Oh no, the Slav! The Slav was enough. He's popped it again. The bear's chasing it down. It's not enough. The bear gets pulled back, and X lives in the middle lane.
Okay, I totally missed the action right there. The Tinker does have his bottle up. He's gonna abuse the crawl. He was being super aggressive. I thought the bear would actually win out against him, but the bear was being pushed back by him so hard. Look at that. Look at his positioning. He's just standing behind the creep wave. He's like, okay, I'm here. So what? You're gonna bring your spirit back out? I'm gonna miss both of you.
I just love the fact now this just playing on the different lanes right now. Wow. Triple A is forced to defend to the tower, and Enigma's going to come in from behind. That's a lot of conversions. Black hole! Triple A will go down!
Save him!
TP support, those Vents come in. Enigma might be in trouble right now. He's now going to turn around. Vents in trouble. ATO, he's on the run. He's on the run. Enigma won't keep it going though. He doesn't have the continuous stun anymore. Not enough mana to actually fire it off. So he will manage to live off this one. But X is in trouble once again in the middle lane too. That bear is harassing him back so much. The big hits coming out here from the bottom side.
The enemy was like, hello.
Oh, that is so just he just found the lane from the back there. And of course, Deuce knew what was happening too. Didn't run up high, thought I'll just stick by this tower. Bit of a mistake by Ehome. The TP support needed to come in earlier from Sven, and they might have turned that one around in the end though. The kill does go. The first advantage actually going towards Nirvana CN here in this match.
Dragon Slay missing the Windrunner at the bottom lane. She is farming very confidently now because she is level 5. Her Windrunner, her wind run is probably, pump up. Cast there coming out. Is he going to come out? Is he going to get stunned? No, he does fall back. They decided not to go for the kill.
They're just waiting.
I think it was actually quite a good opening. Just that they probably were not sure where the arcade was.
So I love this courier just decides to actually hang around.
Oh, the Medusa is so angry. Look at that. Her mana snake is like causing so much damage to the Enigma. I mean, he just came out from behind.
Shackle, shackle, power, 3-5-7 in trouble. 50 comes through. Great Solar Warriors. He's moving back. Big Stormbolt. Trying to get close enough.
One more. There you go. Good one. Arcade is going to try to take a poke at the Witch Doctor. He's on War Cry right now. He's going to back out. He's like, he is going to get caught. There you go. He doesn't have enough for stun though because he's on cooldown.
Yeah, you had to fall back there. What a play by Ehome though. They saw it coming. They thought, you know what, we can turn this one around, get our stuns back there. What a great initiation stun.
It's 2-2 at the moment.
It was. What a great stun though by 357. Just catching those two heroes out. Then Sven was able to couple up a little bit later, and Visage just fast enough to get himself down there. No boots. Had to do it the old-fashioned way. But was still able to actually stay on top of that one right now. Medusa up there on the top lane, pushing it back out. And Windrunner looks like a bit of a swap of lanes right now. He's decided to actually go, or she has decided to go up there towards the top lane. And we might see a bit of a change on the bottom lane now.
Well, ES has to be really careful because he gets caught up by Lina, like by his AoE stun. The opening always works this way. The RK will try to come in with a stun, and then Lina will follow up with a stun, and the Visage will just come in and take everything else because his last hit is so painful. Yeah,
it really is. You do not want to get last hit by that, and be very, very careful. Lina is getting ever so closer to level 6 right now. Mystic Snake going out in the top lane. AAA just knew there's a little bit of pressure being applied right now with Enigma coming up as well as Windrunner on the top lane. So maybe they might try and really shut down this Medusa, who you cannot allow to get farmed. It's just like the Morphling, and that's why AAA is playing it right now. It's one of those unstoppable heroes once you hit the late game. But even early on in the game too, very, very hard to bring down. A lot of DPS can actually come out from it as well. So keep your eyes very, very open here with the top lane. Medusa just showing herself up again, just tries to get the last hits in there. Doesn't want to actually get herself completely out of the mix. While this is happening though, Visage having a bit of a free reign over that bottom lane. There's really no pressure being applied to him right now. Dusa forced to actually tower hug on that tier 1 tower. Enigma's going to push it. A lot of damage going on that tower right now. In fact, the creep wave is coming up. Mystic Snake doesn't actually bounce past the front creep wave. That's not what he wanted. The range was too large right now. Conversions disappear. Now it goes to the stone gaze on YS. Shackle goes up. Enigma was coming from the back. Double TP comes up. Dusa might live. The shield is up. Black hole! Right in the middle. Dusa goes down. Let's Raging goes off. Lina gets the last hit there on Wish Doctor. They're all still going. Shackle goes on. Catches a 2-0 off right now. Enigma running around the tier 1 tower on the top lane. In comes Enigma as well. Stun goes out there from Sven. Lina coming back in again. Looks for the stun. Sven goes out. Playing both. Sven goes down. Lina will follow. In comes the stun. Oh, huge.
Get away right now. Oh, the Mono Cherry takes out 3 here at the top lane. Medusa, RK, Lina gets taken down. The Enigma was like just saving his black hole for that. The TV came in. Lina and RK was like, oh no. What are we going to do? We're going to TP our teammate, or are we going to cancel a TP? Decided to come in, took down 2 of Sentinel's hero. Well, not really a fair trade, but
that was a great split. Tier 1 tower goes down the top lane too, so we'll see our save game coming out. 5-4 so far. Nirvana CN, they're still staying in front, playing as a Sentinel side. Bit of applause coming from the man on the end. It's like, come on, team, we can do this. We've got 1 tier 1 tower down. Let's follow up with the second one. Might even be the tier 1 in the middle lane. X been having a little bit more trouble here in the middle lane than you really expect from a Tinker, but he's still trying to get towards those BTs, and then he can go into his prime. But imagine what all that lane was actually happening. You got X free farming the middle lane. Bottom lane was being free farmed as well here by Jay, who cops a fissure straight to the face there by ES, but he's still going to farm up that Visage. He's getting stronger and stronger as actually goes here, and keeping the vision around. They're having a bit of a look around. Are they going to catch him? X is in trouble. He's going to come up. Enigma
gets taken down by the Tinker. They're going to back off now. Nothing much can be done. The Gargoyle is going to try to do some damage. Help the RK if it's needed. She's just flying around there and just taunting him.
Yeah, I was really expecting the Silver Bear to actually dive that one a little bit further with his bear. Decided not to in the end. Just thought this isn't really where I want to go. Svenon's around, of course, and Tinker, that massive burst damage you can get out. You just saw how it just leveled up the scores at 5-5, just battling around that top rune. There is just so many places this can actually go off right now. Lina now in this middle lane as well. The things about coming for the bear. In fact, it's going to wipe out the creep wave at the moment.
Well, when Lina actually has her Laguna Blade up now. And she does have enough mana to do any engagement. At the bottom lane, Visage is still going up against the Earthshaker. Earthshaker is also level 6. He does have the Echo.
Oh, look for the glimpse.
Oh, we're going to look for the stun. Stun there goes on to the Witch Doctor. They are going straight for him. Ignoring Laguna. There goes on to the Witch Doctor. Totally ignore the bear right there. Is he going to try to catch him? RK has the stun right now. It is cooling now. Can he catch him? Oh, the baby bear is going to try to harass him.
Familiar ahead. Visage is in. Familiar drops. Sven stuck from behind.
Let's take it now. How about the Windrunner misses a stun? The Lina misses a stun. Windrunner is going to get away, but 2 kills there going to Ehome in the middle lane and the Reaver.
Oh, what an absolute play. Just catching those heroes out of position. The Familiars, great positioning there by the Visage. And Enigma still trying to push off this bottom lane. Familiars now coming in to try and slow this attack down here. We still have HYs, the ES coming through. 1 Gargoyle drops. 1 still getting attacked up in the top lane. Now Deuce is going to join the battle as well. Leaning clears up the creep wave. And they'll try and protect this tier 1 tower. Big pushes already coming out from Nirvana CN to be able to almost bring down all tier 3 towers in a space of 12 minutes.
Well, Fisher coming out there to try to delete them. Tinker is going to free farm middle. Probably going to get his BOT soon because he hasn't bought an item for quite some time. Once he gets his BOT out, he's going to be able to catch. He's going to be able to farm. Going to be able to push right at the creep way. Going to spell a lot of trouble for the opposite team. Nirvana Cherry really has to get, Sideline back some items. Having a look at the Sideline back items, at the moment he does have only pretty standard ones. Hopefully we'll see, some pushes coming soon. It is only 12 minutes, of course. Scoreboard is 5-7. Still a pretty even game.
Yeah, it is 5-7. Of course, we are seeing Ehome. I love Medusa just pushing back HY in the bottom lane. It's like, come on, ES. You really think you can take me at the moment? Mid lane also just having a little bit of pressure coming in from the side. There's still a bear. He keeps on picking up that illusion rune and throwing on the top of his spirit bear. So he actually has that double extra chance of getting those entangling roots right now. And Tier 1 Tower is just defending them up slightly now. Ehome not quite sure where to push. Sven's trying to defend this middle lane, but still a bear once again staying right on top of it, controlling those bears as much as he possibly can, as well as this rune control, which has been completely abused at the moment here by Nirvana CN. They've really just stayed right on top of it. And now Tinker bottom lane.
Over there. Is the ES Namish going to get caught? Stun goes on there onto the Tinker. He does have the BOT. He's not going to get caught. Oh, they really have to back off here, but they also have to control the Medusa and try to push him back. What is going to happen here? Are they going to try to go for the kill?
They got to wait for it. Still bears now coming in as well. Enigma is in the neighborhood. Bit of a.
He has a black hole, right? He still has his black hole.
Yeah, will have the black hole up because there's a bit of a miscommunication coming out from Nirvana CN just before then, with the Fisher and the bouncing stun coming out from Wish Doctor at the same time. Now we go to double stun. ES in trouble. Tinker with rockets.
Familiar to drop. Familiar, good stun him. Running in front. Okay, just take that. Oh, Enigma gets taken down.
Silver now turning around. This could have been a bit of a mistake. The bear still trying to slow down this Sven. Familiar blast comes on through. Bit of trouble. Shackle on and catches Lena. Sven still on the run here. He'll have one more blast up his sleeve. Can they get it through? We even have Wish Doctor trying to escape on the bottom lane right now. Tinker's still in the mix. Trying to over the side. Rise is stunned. Double stun goes through. Silver trying to pull it back.
It's definitely going down. There he goes. Sideline goes down onto Manasnake. Are they going to catch a windrunner? Shackle totally missing. The other heroes just hitting the RK.
Oh, so much damage coming out. Now that bottom tower push can come. In fact, ES Fisher just trying to slow it down there on the bottom lane. Sven just being pushed back ever so slightly. All the lanes being really, really pressured. DOTA completely absent for that entire battle just then.
He was like, okay, I done my job. Straight away, in the middle of battle, back off a bit, just TP off onto the top lane to continue farming. They really have to control him. You remember how much, even though his team was losing in the start yesterday, they was, he farmed up so much item, he basically carried his team.
Yeah, that is definitely a massive rocket just flying down towards ES. I don't know how it went for that range, but still, ES cops it off, and well, everyone goes back in their lanes right now. Bit of a recap for the match area. All Tier 1 towers currently down for the Scourge. Bottom Tier 1 tower for the Sentinel, flaming up a little bit. The mid Tier 1 tower, smoking a little bit too, but the top lane, Tier 1 tower, all down for Nirvana CN, but they still have those front points. They can still keep the control. They've still got the massive pushing power. DOTA's still getting farmed up as well. 5-10 though is in favor of Ehome as far as the kill count board goes. And Ehome, does he have? Yes, the Tinker does have BTs up. We saw him TP out again. So now the lanes will easily push back out here by the X's BTing Tinker.
Well, do you remember last night when we were talking? We were talking about how Ehome was on form. They're like playing at their peak right now, which is why they are going to be favorites to win this one. Not sure who won the lower match for Malaysia versus China, but hopefully in the grand finals we'll probably see some epic matches. What the Sentinel need to do is probably some of their heroes will need to get daggers to start an engagement, because right now they're just getting caught because the other team is just so much more mobile.
They definitely do. It's just like, where do you actually go from here? We're trying to push out the lanes. Sven will take care of the middle lane at the moment. Jump down towards the bottom lane. Visage is taking care of that one right now, trying to farm themselves up. In fact, not a single Sentinel hero really showing themselves in a lane until we see the D-Ding Windrunner pushing up this middle lane. Only hero to actually be visible for the moment. So let's keep your eyes open for that.